Joining us now to talk all things St Patrick's Day, one of Ireland's finest comics, currently touring Australia, tonight's instant expert, Joanne McNally. Joanne, welcome to the show. Can you explain the origins of St Patrick's Day?
Well, Charlie, you don't know?
No.
OK. Well, funnily enough, a lot of people in Ireland don't know either. It is confusing.
Right.
St Patrick was originally British, and he was stolen by Irish pirates, brought to Ireland. He escaped and then came back through some sort of Stockholm syndrome, I don't know. Then when he got the snakes out, which is what he's famous for, were actually the pagans, he turned the whole country into Catholics, which didn't really work out for us. I don't know if you heard. And so now people mark his death day. It's not even his birthday. The 17th of March is the day he died, which is a bit morbid. Even I have friends of mine who are Irish who think he's just a children's fairy tale, but he was actually real. The only thing we know about him for sure is that he's definitely dead.
So how do you typically celebrate St Patrick's Day in Ireland?
I don't really buy... It's a young person's game in Ireland. It is. You have to have the energy. It's a lot of drinking. It kind of goes... Patrick's Day in Ireland, there's two groups of people. There's the ones that get arrested and there's the ones that go to Mass. And I'm kind of nearer the age cohort of going to Mass now. I've drunk... I'm full from Paddy's Day. I'm done.
I like the fact that you refer to it as just Patrick's Day, as though you're more familiar with him than going to St Patrick.
Well, I know him. You don't know him. I know him.
Now, there are some who want to take the booze out of St Patrick's Day. Is that even possible?
No! Who are these psychopaths? I only heard about this earlier. It's an integral part of the experience. Taking booze out of Patrick's Day is like taking gaslighting out of Married at First Sight. It doesn't work. Anyway, we're trying to deal with Catholicism, which is a pain in the hole. You have to be pissed.
So what is that like, growing up under the yoke of Catholicism?
The yoke? It's grand. I mean, I'm adopted, so I'm literally a product of the shame. But I was adopted in the 80s. Everyone was adopted in Ireland. That was just the norm. It was actually weirder if you weren't adopted, to be honest. So I was adopted. My birth father actually lives in Melbourne. But I remember when I found out, so you don't pay to adopt kids, right? They're just free. Because apparently it's unethical. I swear, a latte costs more than me and my brother combined. Bananas. And I remember saying to my mum, because we talk about it sometimes, and I was like, what? How do you not... Like, did you not even pay a voluntary contribution to get a child? And she was like, oh, yeah, actually, we did. We paid a voluntary contribution, and then they came out and checked the garden. And I was like, are you serious? And she goes, no, sorry, that was the dog. So it was harder, I swear to God, it was harder to adopt the dog than it was to adopt me and my brother. We were just thrown into the back of a Volvo.
But it seemed to work out all right.
Yeah, it's grand. I'm here, I'm alive. I'm a comedian, it worked out grand.
No damage at all. Tell me something, while we're racially profiling, why are the Irish considered so lucky?
Are we? I mean, I don't know if you've heard of the famine. That wasn't great. I don't consider us that lucky. I think we're scrappy. We're like the underdogs. We're like a little Jack Russell in a dogfight. That's what I think it is. I think we've got a positive outlook. And it's not luck. Ireland won loads of the Eurovision. That's not luck, that's raw talent. We've won more times than any other country. That's not luck. That's talent, Charlie.
I think we can all agree. Would you please thank Joanne McNally?